Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Now Sacramento starting five. Barnes and Holds holding down the post positions. Mitchell is out there with Fox, and it's Halliburton in at the three.
Thompson, a guy who has size and has strength and has taken shots like that before.
It's Fox with the drive. Count it.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Now, here's Green. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Plays it up off the glass.
Just such a confident scorer, seeing Clay get into these areas on the floor and still being effective. Got to appreciate that part of his game. Well, Draymond Green holding everybody accountable. We've seen this before.
Barnes against Green. Barnes kicks to Fox. Holmes setting the big for Fox. Driving inside. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
And so often, Draymond Green is called the heart of this team.
Well, he's been such a great leader since his time at Michigan State. He's out there barking directions to his offensive players. He's out there barking defensive assignments. He's barking at his coach. The list goes on, but that energy is infectious and helps lead his team to greater heights.
Now Wiggins following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
It's Fox with the drive. Count it. Fox has got 6. The Warriors have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Thompson, high post. Unloads from 9. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Barnes screen on Thompson. Here's Mitchell. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Fox after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Curry against Fox. Six to shoot. Halliburton outside. From outside the arc. No good that time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 7. And we'll be back right after this. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
The best on our team love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota. And he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Kuminga out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Bielitsa in at the 5.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
Pass to Kuminga.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Buddy with a good awareness defensively there and a nice job in his effort defending.
Inside. And finished off by Bagley.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Brent, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Damian Lee comes in for Stephen Curry. 1:06 left now here in the second. On the wing, it's Iguodala, covered by Hield. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Got to watch Iguodala down there, slipping around and capable of finishing in that spot.
Davis against Lee. High post, Davis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Iguodala, the pass to Bielitsa. Back to Iguodala. Pass to Kuminga. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Kuminga's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson sets the pick for Fox. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's kept his percentage at a decent level, right around 74. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he sinks the second.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Spurs, this one is hard to predict because these teams are so close. The trick will be forcing the other team to play your style. Pace and execution will determine the winner.
Now let's talk about this matchup. So far, a good start for the Golden State Warriors.
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection. through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. On the court for Sacramento, Barnes and Holds holding down the post positions. De'Aaron Fox out there with Mitchell. And it's Halliburton in at the 3, the small forward. Warriors leading by 7. Curry with it. He's got 7. Outside, Green. And the rejection by Holmes. Looney with the bucket. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. He says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Here's Mitchell. The Warriors pull it in. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Wiggins surveying the floor. Shoots a fader. Again, Golden State.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half. And something we've seen the last few years. Boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Lets it go from 11. Jump shot is good.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Curry passes to Thompson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. Different look here for the Warriors. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Looney. Iguodala comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Lee's checked in for Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Curry. And then for Sacramento, Fields checked in for Halliburton. Davis is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Now, here's Poole. Covered by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Green with a screen on Barnes. And that one's good by Porter.
Wow, 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Now here is Davis. D right on him. Holmes setting the big for Mitchell. And there's the drive. Green with the block.
And Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
That one goes in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Poole still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Green with a screen on Mitchell. And here's Poole for 3. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead, up 11. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney. That's the Warriors' 5. Nice shot by Thompson. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Davis, and again it's Sacramento converted.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Green with a screen on Davis. Here's Curry. That one doesn't go. Good D by Thompson. The Kings trail by 9. Barnes kicks to Davis. Barnes screen on Green. Here's Davis. Wiggins against Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Davis has the open look, and he's good on the 3-ball. Davis has got 7 points for the quarter.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Up top, Curry is guarded by Davis. Curry passes to Looney. Here's Green. Here's Looney. Thompson from long range. Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Kings. With Wild Section is getting 3 T-shirts tonight.
And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Thompson. Mitchell comes in for Buddy Hield. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Terrence Davis. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. We need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. We'll see if they can keep that trust going, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Curry finds Green. And the pass to Thompson. From past the arc, another 3 for Golden State.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
It's good. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Curry against Fox. Now here's Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.